at this, man. Freaking huge. Welcome again. I'm your master level expert fitness trainer with another video on how to do some crazy ass exercises like always. So in this video is going to be about dragonflies, and this is probably one of the most difficult exercises for core. And if you have a weak back or weak abs, don't even try to do it until you build up your core strength, because this is mostly like gymnastic kind of exercise for like athletic gymnastic athletes. So there's a lot of work that you do to improve on the dragonflies. But first, let me show you a clip of what the dragonflies are and me doing them. We go on the decline bench. Alright. You can do regular leg raises. You can do knee raises too if you want, for a beginner. Leg raises, okay. And then you want to start incorporating your hip. After you do leg, you do this on a flat on the floor. You can do it on a decline bench, like I'm doing. And you want to also use your hips to push up after you get used to doing the knee raises and the leg raises. So what you want to do is with your hip up, like that. So you do it on a flat bench. Do it here. I'm going to grab on here, but. So the whole point of that is you're kind of prepping your body to keep your core tight and your hip in. We're not letting our butt curve outward. We're bringing our butt inwards towards ourselves. So what a lot of people people have problems with is driving the butt, their glutes, into themselves. That's my phone. Anyway, into themselves. So what people tend to do is they tend to bend their hip when they do it like this. They'll keep a bent hip and do it like that. But you want to keep your hip straight. Okay? So what you could do is negative training. So the way you do negative training is what I just did. Is you're going to keep your hip completely straight and just go down slow. So, hip straight, down slow. Again, same thing. Okay. When you get to doing that, then you can start doing, I'm going to show your clip, actually, this part. You'll see him doing them, and this will demonstrate the hip position, and that's fine, So I'm gonna show your clip now.
Not cool.
It's cool.
That's not sexy, Abby.
It's cool.
That's not sexy.
Yeah, that's perfect. Man. Good. So you can see he has good core strength. Okay. The only thing is that you gotta work on your. He's recording me right now. He's a cameraman, so I'm telling him as I'm telling you. So he has a strong core. He's gonna focus on driving his hip more inward, and that's fine that we're doing, not all the way down. Once you're doing negatives, once you're able to do a couple of negatives with good control, you want to start doing positives where you're going negative maybe halfway or a third of the way, and then coming up all the way, okay? You build it doing 5 or 10 of them. Then, 2/3 of the way come up. Then after that, you can build it doing what I did all the way up, almost all the way down, and all the way up. So beginner, I'm going to just revamp everything. Beginners, leg raises, knee raises, knee raises first, leg raises, planking would help. Then you go to hip raises, hip thrusts, okay? After you do those, this is not in a day or a week, this takes a long time. So then you do negative on the keeping your whole body straight, okay? As many as you could do, just practice that for weeks and weeks. Try to do 10 of them, if you could. Once you do 1 to 10, okay, start doing 1/3 of the way up. So you're going straight, 1/3 of the way up, come back, 1/3 of the way up, come back. That's it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to do it. So then you go 2/3 of the way down, all the way up, keeping your hip completely straight. Record yourself, okay, and look at your hip position. So you can see what you need to work on. If you see your hip is rounding out, focus more on your hip thrust workouts. If you see you're not going, doing halfway and you're almost failing, go back to 1/3. Do like 15 reps. Once you do 15 reps, then you'll be able to go 2/3 of the way, at least 4 or 5. Okay. Once you're able to do 2/3 of the way, all the way, you don't have to touch, if it's a flat surface, you don't have to touch the bench. Because then that means your back is completely on the bench. The only thing that's touching the bench is your hands, your head, and your traps. Your back is never touching the bench. Okay. For the finishing of the Dragonfly, not for the beginning. Obviously, when you're beginning, you're going to be touching the bench all day long. But for the finishing part, when you finish the whole Dragonfly, the whole range of motion all the way down and up, don't touch the bench at all. You're only going to be maybe like 2 inches off the bench. Only your shoulders and traps and your arms and your head is going to be on it. Okay. Breathe out coming up, obviously contract. Okay, and that's it. This is really an advanced exercise. So I know a lot of people can do them, but you can work up to them by doing these kind of exercises. And that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And Tom, where's your input on the exercise, the Dragonfly? How do you feel?
It's tough.
It's tough.
That's all I can say.
He's a man, though. So thanks again for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, that's not sexy, man. It's freaking you. Stay freaking good.